Okay, we had 18 professionals from both academics as also the practicing architects from different parts of India.
Wow.
So we brought them onto one platform, and these were the senior most and one of the best and prominent.
Hey guys, welcome back to TEJART, and today, as I told you in the previous video, we are gonna have a chat with an edutech entrepreneur and a person who is behind the formation of a skill development organization, ASKETCH. He got into civil engineering and soon realized that that is not for him and architecture is what he was meant to be in. And that is when his brainchild ASKETCH EduTech Foundation came into life. Yes, we are talking about Mr. IBRAHIM Sibgatullah. And he also recently participated for the title the 10 Most Influential Persons of India by HUM Foundation. He envisions to bring out the inner capabilities of students and so has developed various platforms to bring in the community together and bring in better opportunities for architecture students. His active community can be seen on Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, Telegram, and so many more. And in today's video, IBRAHIM Sibgatullah himself will tell us the formation and story behind ASKETCH and also a few extra tips for our new batch. Hi sir, welcome to TEJART. It's a pleasure having you on this channel. And I know that you are on a hard timetable right now, but thank you for taking out the time for our channel and all the subscribers. And I have already given a small introduction about what ASKETCH is. So now I have a few questions that I want you to answer
Yeah,
to
yeah,
inspire
please.
us all with your words. So the first thing is, what is the purpose behind the formation of ASKETCH EduTech?
Okay, so the thing is, throughout my life, I mean, throughout my intermediate life, I was always going through a lot of ups and downs. Okay, but then one thing that helped me a lot was an undying intention to come out of this darkness in life. Okay, but after coming out of this darkness, when I look around myself and when I saw that there are a lot of people who are going to face the same thing, this is what the idea came up with in my mind. Okay, I wanted to start a platform where I can help people by putting the solution before them for all the problems that I have faced. So the story behind A Sketch is actually quite inspiring, and through the 3 years journey that it has covered so far, you can see a lot of growth and achievement in it. Okay, so let me take you into that time when I had thought about it.
Okay.
As I told you, I was into civil engineering. Okay, and in the civil engineering field, we used to have a good number of textbooks, then study materials were there, and we used to have guides and many things from where we can refer.
Yeah.
Just like everyone, I was quite habituated to using those stuffs for gaining knowledge and for preparing for my exams. But when I entered into BARC, like I was quite shocked when I got to know that we don't have anything as such over here. Okay. And then I had to force myself to prepare on my own from the internet and from the hundreds of pages, okay, hundreds of unorganized pages of
Yeah.
PPT and PDFs, which I used to get from my seniors. So initially, I faced some inconvenience getting adjusted, and that's when I decided to make my own notes. Okay, so what I did was I took the syllabus book of the university and started writing down the topics. And then I began my search of each and every topic. Okay, whatever topics were there in the syllabus book, I was searching them on the internet, and I used to visit the main university library, okay, JNFU library, and used to sit down over there, writing down important points from the books. Okay, and then I used to refer the PPTs and PDFs which I used to receive from my seniors, and then in the end, what I did was I compiled all the information into one place. Okay, and that was the third exam of my first semester, because for the first two exams I didn't face any such situation as of, but then the third question, which was the theory exam, I faced this thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so now here comes the first stepping stone into my entrepreneurial journey as an edtech entrepreneur. So it was my exam that day, and as usual, I was sitting on the steps of my college and I was preparing for my exam. Then all of a sudden, one of my classmates comes to me and she saw me what I was doing. Okay, she saw that I was reading through some A4 size papers in which I had written in my own handwriting.
Yeah.
She curiously asked me what I am doing, and I gave her one of those papers. And I could see that spark in her eyes when she saw all the information of that exam compiled in one place. So she just snatched away those papers from me.
Okay.
And when I asked her to give it back, she was like, "You can study from the other papers, but I have to prepare from these papers now."
Right.
So then from next exam onwards, I took some photocopies of those notes and shared with her also, and also some other classmates. Then this continued on to the next semesters also. But this time I prepared my notes in advance, and also I made sure that my notes are in a digital format, in the MS Word format, because I wanted to give a professional kind of impression to the people who are referring my notes. Then in my third semester, I went to NASA, and that's where I came across few friends from other colleges in Hyderabad. And then during the exams, I even shared my notes with them as well. And these people, they loved my notes a lot. And I'm sure anybody is going to love, because getting all the information compiled at one.
Together is, yeah.
Okay, so it is something like a luxury for the students who spend a lot of time focusing on their design sheets and all.
Yes. True.
Okay, so and also apart from that, I used to go to a tuition and I made some friends over there. So I even circulated my notes to them as well. Okay, and very soon I found myself circulating these notes to several students who had connected with me through WhatsApp. And, and at the same time, I even started my own academy. Okay, I guess you know the name of my academy, which is IBRAHIM SIBGATULLAH's
Yes.
Ibrahim Architecture Academy. So this thing is famously called as ISAA. So what I did was I started by teaching three of my juniors, and then when they realized that I was teaching them better than anyone else, so very soon I found that this three numbers grew into 15.
Yeah.
And, since there was no proper space for me to teach them like I didn't have a academy at that time, a
Yeah.
proper space. So I called them into my house, and that's how I started teaching them structural mechanics. Yeah, then what happened was when I was in my fourth semester, I decided to properly organize the circulation of my notes in a standard format. So what I did was I created a Google form.
Please. Right.
And then in that Google form, I also used to collect the phone numbers of the students. So after the exam, I used to connect with these students and I used to take feedbacks from them of how the exams went and how they were able to refer. So was the information in the notes informative at all? Okay, so I used to get feedbacks from them. And you know what, Tejashree? I actually visited JNU sometime. I mean, in the initial days itself, when I was
Right.
in the second year. So at that time, I was not quite familiar with how people know me right now. Okay, so it happened
Yeah.
that I was visiting through the lobby I was walking through the corridor of JNFU, and I was able to see that students were referring my notes. They had taken out prints of those notes and they were referring from there. And I was also seeing some students referring the notes from their phones. So you can
Right. We
imagine
can see
what.
that all over our college now. Yeah.
Actually, okay. So you cannot
Yeah.
imagine what kind of happiness that actually gave me when I saw that a lot of students are referring my notes.
True. Yes.
Yeah. So then in the fifth semester, it so happened that I was now connected with several students from across India, across Hyderabad. And every day I used to receive messages from them, and they used to think that I am a lecturer from college. from some architecture college. They used to think that I am like that, and they used to ask me doubts and guidance. And that's when I got stuck by this idea to create a knowledge sharing platform where students can, where the students from different colleges can connect with each other and help each other. Okay, because the thing is, probably you might know a method which I might not know, and I may know some method which someone else might not know.
Right now. Yeah.
Yes. So what I did was I connected back to the people who I used to connect after the exams. I told them, I proposed my idea that I am planning to start a WhatsApp community for the students to connect with each other. So there was no single person who discouraged me.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody was so excited that yeah, let's do it. So that's when I started this community, but it was not called as A Sketch. Okay, A Sketch came later into the picture. So I used to call it as ISAA Students Hub, and there was a different group for boys and a different group for girls also. So, but there are no hard feelings. I don't have anything, any objection. But then I feel that when it comes to communicating, there are a lot of us who feel uncomfortable when communicating in front of someone from the opposite gender. Okay, so even though I received several brickbats from the students, like there was a guy who was like, "Why are you doing like this?"
Yeah.
Same group for boys and girls. He was like this, but I was firm with my decision because I thought that was a good decision to keep them separated. Okay,
Yeah.
so this was when I launched my the student platform. So that was in the fifth semester. Then when I was in my sixth semester, at that time I was already growing. Okay, the community was growing as well, and also more students started visiting my academy. I mean, now I had a proper space where I used to have my classes going on.
Okay.
And then one day, as I was scrolling through the WhatsApp status, I came across a very beautiful piece of artwork. Okay, someone from some college had uploaded that work on their status, and it was very beautiful. Okay, and that's when I contacted that person, and I was like, I mean, we had a conversation going on, and this person was like, I have a lot of artworks to do. So she sent me a lot of work of her, and
Okay.
that was quite appreciable. Okay, and that's when I came across this idea that why not start a platform that will promote the talent of the people. Okay,
Yeah.
because if you are posting your work on a WhatsApp status, you will only be able to share it among a certain group of people who are your friends.
Yes.
Okay, but just imagine that a platform where students from all over India are visiting the page just to look at the artwork of other students.
Yeah.
It's something very appreciable.
Yes.
Okay,
It's gonna reach so many more.
yeah, exactly. So that's when I started this Instagram page, and that Instagram page was also called as
I ask it.
ISA Students.
Yes.
Okay, so the intention was to promote and showcase the creative and talented works of students.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, and then there were few students who approached me through the Instagram saying that we have Instagram pages also. So I happily agreed to promote their pages. Yeah, so that's what about the Instagram page. Then I guess it was the end of my sixth semester when my childhood friend Samir, who is also an aeronautical engineer, so he contacted me. So he was like, he's willing to invest into my idea, and we sat down, and there were a lot of brainstorming sessions going on, and we used to have a lot of discussions about what we can do. Okay, we wanted to establish a place where students will be able to get a lot of architectural services under one roof.
Yeah.
But then we all know that we everybody experienced a very unique situation in 2020 in this time of a pandemic.
Yeah.
So thanks to the pandemic, unfortunately, all the plans that we had planned, we had to put them on
Hold.
a neutral gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we could not go ahead with our planning, but what we thought was probably in future we will restart that again. Okay, so this was the time when we came up with a company called Deep Frontal Cortex Private Limited. So this was the main company, okay, the parent company. And under this parent company, we established this brand name called ASKETCH. So the ASKETCH EdTech Foundation, which you are familiar about, is one of the social initiative of the deep frontal cortex.
Okay.
Yeah. So after the pandemic, I again was alone because my friend felt that we will not be able to invest into this idea for some time now. So I was alone now, back to what I used to do before my
Yeah.
friend contacted me. So now, but after the discussion, I was even more determined to make it large.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I did was I announced the formation of a team. Okay, I announced interviews, and then I guess close to 55 students had filled that application form, and then in the end, some 32 students were shortlisted, and then from this 32 students, a team of I guess 11 students from different states like Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu and Gujarat.
Wow.
So these people were finally, I mean, these people finally made into the core team.
Okay.
So the plan was to conduct an conference, okay, an educational conference for the architecture students. Okay, so the idea to organize the conference came up when I disclosed in front of my team members that we have to plan something for the Instagram community. Okay,
Yeah.
because I was beginning to feel that the Instagram is going dull now, so we have to do something to boost that page. So one of the team member, Shinmukhi, she's from Aurora Design Institute. So she and along with her, the other students also, like who were part of my the core team. Like there is someone Dhanushya from VSAP. Then we have Numeshwari from SPCA, your senior,
Okay.
and then several other students from Aurora College, Aurora Design Institute, Aurora Design Academy, and then we had a student Hetvi from Gujarat, and
Okay.
there was a few other students like Ilesh and Adrigna. Okay, so these people were part of the core team who
Core
were,
team, right.
yeah, they were actively participating in it.
Okay.
Okay, so we had Shahrukh and Abrar also. I'm sorry for naming them in your video. Because see, these people are someone who were there for me when I was starting something big. Okay, so these were the people who, without questioning what I'm doing, these people selflessly trusted me, and they used to come up with a lot of ideas. They used to spend time. Like I used to randomly call them for a meeting. Like I used to give them 2 hours time, so they used to come on time. They used to help me out with whatever ideas we were having.
Wow. That's
So that's when the Educon came into picture. Then very soon we were having a team of campus ambassadors from around 13 states. So we had students from JNFU and we had students from other states also.
okay.
So these were the campus ambassadors who we recruited to represent this conference in their college. Okay, and
Okay.
very soon there are few campus ambassadors who we handpicked from the campus ambassadors team and placed them into the core team. So now we were planning this. We were 2 months, yeah, 2 months behind the schedule plan. Okay, but somehow we took the initiative. We planned it. I trained these people. Okay, I was mentoring them. So we had a 2 months of training session, and that's when I decided to finalize a team, finalize a date. Sorry. So we
Okay.
finalized a date. And then that's when we started approaching the professionals that we are doing something of this kind. A lot of people agreed to us, they appreciated what we are doing, and there were few people who did not believe that we are students.
Yeah, true. Yes.
Yeah, because they were thinking that the way we are organizing this, whatever we are planning, everything was going in a very professional manner.
Yeah.
People thought that we are professionals who are organizing this, but when they got to know that we are students, so they were quite astonished. And to add on to this astonishment, when they got to know that in fact I am a student, they were,
You were more shocked.
yeah,
Yeah.
they were so shocked to know that even I am a student. But in the end, cutting short to post conference, the conference was a huge hit. Okay, we had 18 professionals from both academics as also the practicing architects from different parts of India.
Wow.
So we brought them onto one platform, and these were the senior most and one of the best and prominent architects from all over India.
Wow.
Okay, we had architects from Hyderabad, we had architects from Bangalore, Pune, okay, and
So the core team approached all the architects, and you had a talk. Is that okay?
yes, yes. So
Yeah. So
these,
that's what the core team was formed for.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so we trained them. Okay, I was just the mentor. As
Okay.
always, I have never been into the front phase of anything. Okay, I was always behind the scene. I used to plan everything from behind the scene, but
Okay.
somehow, since A Sketch is my brainchild, somehow the entire limelight is falling on me now. So yeah, that was the result about the conference that we did, A Sketch at 2020. But the entire idea came from a small idea to do something for the Instagram community.
Okay. Yeah.
So, as you all know, two of our semesters went into pandemic,
Yeah.
and for several of us, it was a time of hardships and challenges. What I felt was I should come up with a solution to solve this thing. Otherwise, the students of my community are going to face a lot of stress on them. Okay, and since the intention of my organization since the beginning was to make education stress free, so that's why I decided to come up with a YouTube channel where I'm posting videos in such a way that students feel that I'm sitting in front of them and teaching them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I created a concept with which I can make videos in such a way that the students feel that they are sitting in front of me and they are learning. So the concept that you see on my YouTube channel, so that's what it is. Okay, I don't explain anything by posting it on the screen.
Yes.
I write down the entire question and answers live so that people are able to follow each and every step.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the idea behind launching my YouTube channel where I was posting videos of my the structural mechanics and design of structures. Now, recently I got to view my YouTube channel, the analytics part. So it was showing that around 28,000 people have seen my YouTube channel.
Wow.
Yeah, that is quite an achievement for
That
me.
is, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I personally follow all your videos on YouTube actually during my exams, and they really help me out. Not gonna lie, they really help me out, and it's really great to see your growth from such a small institute to such a large group, and your growth has been very impressive and very inspiring to all of us, really, and we understood the journey of your story. Now, I'd like to ask, why do we need A Sketch? Like, why is it important for us to, join A Sketch, and why should I be a part of it?
okay, so I'll answer this question in the form of a story. Shall I do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I came across this story on the internet where there was a very poor guy who used to wander around for work, for searching a work. Okay.
Okay.
So one day he came across a village and he just visited the sarpanch, okay, the head of that village, and he asked. that person for some work. So now that Sarpanch asked him, "Are you able to cut trees?" So this guy, he was very tough. Okay, he was very strong enough. So he was like, "Yeah, I can cut the
Yeah.
trees." Okay, so that Sarpanch gave an axe to him, axe, a tool which cuts the trees.
Okay.
So he gave that axe to him. So one day, on the first day, what he did was he was able to cut 10 trees.
Okay.
Okay, and then second day he was putting the same strength, but he was not able to cut 10 trees, but less than that.
Okay.
So every day that number started growing less.
Okay.
Okay, and there was a time when he was not able to cut any tree at all, even though he was applying that same amount of pressure on chopping that tree.
Okay.
Okay, so he came back to the Sarpanch and he was like, "I'm not able to cut any more trees." So that Sarpanch asked that guy, "Did you sharpen that axe?"
Hmm.
Okay, so he was like, "No, I was so busy in chopping the trees, I did not got time to sharpen that axe." So this
Wow.
is what I wanted to explain. Okay, whatever you are learning in your college, whatever knowledge you are gaining, probably as of now, it is going to help you in getting good grades.
Yeah.
Okay, it is going to help you in creating a good impression in front of your teachers. But then when you are entering into the professional field, you will not be able to survive for long if you don't have any skills.
Yeah.
Okay, like if I'm asking you, like, do you think that you will be able to survive in front of a client if you don't have proper communication skills?
No.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Even though you might be the topper of your college, you might be the gold medalist of the university, but if you don't have proper skills in
Communication.
you,
Yeah.
proper grooming in you, proper personality development in you, you will not be able to survive along.
Yeah. True.
Okay, because no matter what, how much soft and sweet and kind-hearted a person is, he is going to judge someone subconsciously based on his appearance also.
Yeah.
Okay, like if suppose I don't have a proper posture, suppose I don't have a proper way of communicating my ideas, I don't think I would have been able to convince so many people to trust me.
Yeah.
Okay, like if you look into the 2 years back journey, I was just connected to one state, Telangana, okay, one city, Hyderabad, and then I hardly had some 4 to 5 colleges in which I have a few friends. But today, like in 2021, if you look at the growth of ASKETCH Tech Foundation, uh, this organization has spread across 21 states. Okay, from one state, now it is 21 states,
Yeah.
and from one city, it is now 109 cities.
Okay.
Okay, and from a handful of colleges which I could have counted on my fingers, now we are connected to architecture students from across 191 colleges.
Wow.
Okay, so that was the growth. And how was it able to happen? What was the reason behind it? The reason was I always had a undying attitude towards not giving up.
Yeah.
Okay, we all come across a lot of challenges in our life. We all face some sort of obstacles in our life. But if we feel that we cannot do it, we cannot cross it, then eventually we are not going to cross it at all. No matter you might be the topper of your college or the gold medalist of the university, unless and until you have proper skills in you, you will not be able to survive for long.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the skills, I mean, the skills which I'm talking about are those things which probably your college might not be able to offer you.
Yes.
Okay. Probably they might have to hire a separate teacher who is going to put those skills in you.
Yeah.
But if there is an organization, a platform where you are able to get these skills practically, okay, in an open environment where you will be able to test your skills by competing with students from other colleges, just imagine the type of impact it is going to create on you.
Yeah.
Okay, like probably even if your college teacher is hiring someone to train you, probably that will be between the four walls of your college and between the classmates of your
Yeah,
class.
just our class. Yeah.
Yeah, but a platform that is serving to a good number of students from all over India. So you will just imagine the type of impact it is going to create on you and the type of developments that you are going to see in you.
Yeah.
So this was the reason why I came up with this idea to start a student organization, and that's what A Sketch EdTech Foundation is all about. So probably very soon you will be finding a student chapter in your college also. So the idea behind this student chapter is to uh, do something exclusively for the students of that particular college.
Okay.
Okay, so we have just conducted the campus ambassador program interviews. So probably we are going to announce the results very soon. I
Okay.
think by the time you upload this video, the results would have already been announced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So first we are going to train these people, and then we are going to guide them how to start a student chapter in their college, and we are going to guide them how to run a student chapter in their college.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you like give us a brief on what the student chapter is gonna be?
So student chapter in simple words is like a student club.
Okay.
Okay. So there will be a team that is going to run that. And then what we will be doing is we are going to conduct several activities.
Okay.
Okay, like there might be an educational tour or a field trip or a site visit. Then there might be a seminar. Okay, then the workshops on different topics will be there. So these are some of the things which I could name right now,
Okay.
but you will be able to find that out from the campus ambassador of your college.
Okay.
So the idea is to conduct these activities for the students exclusively from the campus of their college.
Okay.
Okay. So this way they will be able to feel very comfortable being in a known environment of their college itself. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the plan, the student chapter thing. So right now I'm starting from Hyderabad and
Okay.
surrounding states of Telangana. But my aim is to have student chapters in every architecture college across India.
Wow.
And if God wills, then probably eSketch will be a global platform.
It will very soon. Yeah.
See, it's all about the intention with which we started.
Yeah, true.
Okay. There is no wrong intention behind the formation, and everything is being done by students itself,
Yeah.
by the students and for the
For
students.
the student.
Yeah.
Okay, so lastly, we all know that you yourself are a college student, and we'd like to know how you manage all of this and your college work. Because we all know people keep complaining about how much work they have and they can't complete their work. So, how are you managing both of them?
Acha.
Yeah.
There is no secret formula for that. So it's just that we have to start the work in advance.
Mm.
Okay, because lot of time I come across students who start their work at the last moment
Yeah.
and only after their teacher is telling them what to do. Okay, but see, we are into the professional field and we have to realize that we have to be dependent on nobody but ourselves. Okay, and one thing that I have observed among the students is that they get stressed a lot. Okay, and the next step, what happens after stress is going into depression.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something which I always tell my NATA students
Okay.
that you people are going to face a lot of pressure in your college. Okay, the better the college, the challenging it's going to be.
Yeah.
Okay, because the teachers are going to be that much strict on you because they have a motive behind that. Okay, they want to make you into a better person. Okay, so you are going to undergo a lot of stress on you, but if you are able to handle that much amount of stress, then in the end, the result, okay, the outcome is like you are going to turn into a diamond. But if you are not able to handle that stress, then you are going to break like a glass. Okay, I don't stress myself because stress only comes when there is lot of load on us.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And how does the load increases? When we pile up something at one place.
Till the last.
Yeah, so when we are piling all the work till the last moment, then it's going to increase the stress.
So basically, time management is probably the most
Very,
important.
yeah,
Yeah.
time management is very important, and along with time management, punctuality is very important. Okay, because what I feel is that your passion, okay, like most of the students in the architecture field, they are here out of passion.
Yeah.
But what happens is the passion is not going to take you along all the time. Okay, it's going to leave you at one certain place,
Mm.
especially when you are facing a lot of hardships or whenever there is a challenge in front of you or whenever there is an obstacle in front of you, your passion is going to leave you.
Yeah.
But from that point, your dedication and your punctuality is going to be something which is going to help you move
Get
forward.
through that. Yes.
Okay, so this is the principle that I follow. Okay, like you can also watch it on my WhatsApp about description that punctuality and dedication is something that is going to take you beyond that limit where your passion has left you.
Thank you so much for taking out your time for this video, and it has been great talking to you and really very inspiring, to be honest. And
Yeah,
we surely are very benefited from everything that you're doing and helping out the students, because personally I have been the part of the community, so I know how much you're helping us by giving us the notes and the videos you're making, and looking forward to all the steps you have in your mind for the future.
yeah, it was
And
very nice to be here on your platform,
yes, sir,
and I
thank
wish you a very good luck for whatever you're doing.
yeah, same
Yeah.
likewise, sir.
Yes, thank you.